Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, here in the Nu Mou village. What was his name? I don't remember. Pliny. Where we continue our main quest. Here at MSQ. To have so many men visit us at once. This is a joyous day indeed. If it please you, please give me your patronage. As my patron, I ask that you remove the noxious mushrooms that grow in our cave. Flame spores they're called. We would tend to them with magics, except they leave behind a harmful ash. We have no choice but to pluck them one at a time. Now you'll be curious as to what I have to offer. I'm a purveyor of wares that will aid you in your travels. In exchange for your fitting payment, I will give you my choicest items. And returned. You've already moved flame spores? How very quick you are! Oh, but did you perchance search for the western entrance as well? I'm told that more have cropped up in that area. As you pluck the last of the flame spores, we sense a gaze from the entrance. Minfilia? Huh! I wasn't spying on you or anything. I just finished my task and, I should go and report back. Okay. What was that about? I mean, could understand that she's curious, but why hide? You have returned. Have you dealt with the flame spot by the western entrance as well? Excellent. No more poisonous spores irritating our nose. For a while, at least. Oh dear, I believe I'm getting sentimental. Having a patron again. It reminds me of the old days. Fair every day I would carry my wares to the castle to offer in exchange for men's patronage. Back when the castle wasn't called Gear, the Verbertides built it and they named it Grünes Licht. This is German for green light. It was their last bastion of the struggle against Sin Eaters, and now they're gone, all of them. Nobles and knights and common folk alike. But enough reminiscing. I must give you what you have earned. And if you desire anything else I possess, I would be glad to offer them to you. For a fitting price, of course. MSQ's shop is now open. Now, will you be offering your patronage to anyone else? If so, would you consider Vitlet? They've been under the weather of late, and the chance to perform an honorable task would cheer them up. What do you offer? Okay, just a shop. Now... With glad ears appear droopy even by Nu Mou standards. What? You would be my patron? But I can't do anything for you. The lawless ones took my invisible ink, and without it I can't make my arcane wares. Well, the lawless ones? They're Nu Mou like us, except they've turned their backs on our values. Cursed without honor they are. They refuse to work, instead spending all their time cavorting and making a nuisance of themselves. It was when I was outside for a walk that they set upon me and robbed me of my possessions, the ink included. I was too weak to resist them, but you, mortal, you look quite strong. Do you think you could take my ink back from those villains? If you do this, I will consider it your patronage, and by way of my service I will make you something very special. Excuse me, Serenia, but I couldn't help overhearing. If you mean to undertake this task, will you let me accompany you? I would learn from you, and help in what little way I can. You're welcome to join. Thank you very much. The lawless ones make their lair in the south, inside a cave called Father Collard's chambers. They took many vials of ink, and I would be grateful if you could bring as many back as possible. Yeah, off screen I was here to this Amaro village. And just going around collecting, say, Evercurrents. Hey people, I play along. So, what do we have here? Father Collard's chamber is through here. I peered inside and sure enough, it was milling with Nu Mou. They looked none too friendly. If Thancred were here, he'd tell me to go about quietly and quickly. Let us split up. I think I'll find all the ink I can, then come back outside. See you shortly, Serenia. Garden Porksy. Yeah, that is a flying pig. Fungi immense? Huh? Crap. Run! Okay. Is he hitting me with an Arcanist book? That was a melee attack with an Arcanist book, right? I mean, you can do that, yeah, but... But that is almost never a good idea. Somewhere in this house. Oh god. There is no in this house, but... Yeah, okay, up here. Hey, Minfilia.
Oh, thank goodness. There you are. Those Nu Mou were rather frightening. I'm glad you're safe.
See you staggers.
Thancred taught me, but I'm still a novice. The Minfilias before me battled Sin Eaters as part of the Yulmoran army. But that had all changed by the time I was found. They held me captive, so that I wouldn't follow in the others' footsteps. I'd still be in my cell now had Thancred not spirited me away. When he found me, I knew nothing of the world. I didn't know how to live, let alone fight. Thancred once told me that if the efforts to summon you failed, it would fall to me to face the Light Wardens. I realized then that it was the only reason he kept me close. As a contingency. The truth is, he can't stand to be around me.
I don't think that's true.
Because I'm not her. I'm not his Minfilia.
Yes, it's painful for him, but I do believe he cares.
Once, We journeyed to Nabatha together, to the place where the Oracle appeared and stayed the flood. As we drew near, I felt as though I was fading away. I shut my eyes and covered my ears, and then... I'm not sure what happened after that. I have a vague feeling that I said something to him. Only it wasn't me at all. It was her. Afterwards, Thancred didn't say a word. Only kept to himself and brooded. There's nothing I can do for him. Nothing I can offer but my presence. Though it only reminds him of his loss. She should be the one to live on. That's why I tried to find you. Because I knew that was what she wanted. But now that you're here, I'm not entirely sure what it was she intended me to do. Was I meant to tell you something, or bring you to someone, or somewhere? I can feel the answer at the edge of my mind, just out of reach. What is that?
The Light Warden?
Why? Why did you imprison us? Such boredom, such tedium have we suffered. It is unfair. Unfair. Come. Come and play with us.
It came from the castle. This is everything I have. Please see it delivered to the Nu Mou. I will bear word to Thancred and the others.
That can't be good. Does that mean the seal is weakening? Or is that because we already have one of the keys? Mercy, Your Majesty, we had no choice. Please forgive us. Oh, it's you. My ink. Are you able to retrieve it? Yes, this is the ink. Almost all of it, too. When our king spoke to me, my day went from bad to worse, but thanks to you, it's simply bad again. What, you had the vision too? Oh, woe is us. Ordinarily, when a living being turns into a sin-eater, it loses everything about its mind that defined it. However, the king has retained some of her instincts. This manifests as the desire to play and be free. So strong is that desire, it often leaks through the seal to invade our consciousness. For a long time we've ignored it, but we can't do so forever. But forgive me, I was going to thank you for reuniting me with my ink. You did exactly as I asked, so I will give you the service I promised. Nothing up my sleeve, and voila! May it serve you well. FOI tickets. There is nothing like honorable work. Thanks again for giving me the opportunity. Oh, I should mention that Elder Wit Ank returned a moment ago. If you seek them out, I dare say they'll have tidings for you. Alright. Ah, there you are. I'm informed that you have been an excellent patron to our people. For that you have my thanks. Now then, you will be pleased to hear that we've come to a decision regarding the scepter. If you would gather your companions, I will deliver our answer. Before I begin, please allow me to express my gratitude for your kind patronage. Having been deprived of purpose for so long, our people are overjoyed at being able to serve again. But on the matter of the stone scepter, during our deliberations we are forced to concede that we will never have the power to deal with our fallen monarch. We can release Titania neither from the castle, nor from torment. In light of this, we have decided to entrust their fate to you. Take it, the stone scepter of a Nu Mou. That makes 3 relics. One more and we can arrange a meeting with a warden. Ere you continue your quest, allow me to enlighten you as regards your foe. Know that Titania is not a name, but a title bestowed upon one chosen to lead the pixies by the grace of nature. This leader, upon Ilmac's founding, arose as ruler of all faith folk to bring order to our riotous kind. In our turn, we faith folk render our blessings unto nature, unto water, wood and wind, that our king might be further empowered. Though they are become a sin-eater, their power remains unchanged. When you face them, be prepared to face the full fury of nature. Oh dear. Is there anything else we should know? Anything else? Only that if you feel unready for the challenge, and none here would blame you for it, you're welcome to remain among us a while longer. After all, I myself have yet to enjoy your patronage, and who knows when I will next have a chance. We would see that you are comfortable, of course, and do all in our power to make you feel, at home. Oi! Honestly, I look away for one moment, every fairy and their nuncle tries to steal my sapling from me. This is my sapling, mine, do you hear? Not yours and not the Fuas, and anyone who so much as thinks about trying to seduce her will wish they hadn't. A final relic is a pair of shoes wrought by crystal. They are held in the Amaro safekeeping at the settlement, Volekdorf. It beareth mention that these Amaro are unlike those which thou hast theretofore encountered. Owing to a peculiarity of evolution, they are capable of speech, and thus we might negotiate with them, as we have a Feyfolk. Though it saddens me to see you leave, we wish you well on your way. When you arrive at Volekdorf, seek out the largest of the Amaro. His name is Seto, and he's their leader and the bearer of a relic. And Volekdorf. It's probably a bit short of an episode, but I think I actually end it here and we talk to Seto next time. Until then, I am Mace and don't get lost.